everybody, welcome to your daily PSA. I apologize for not being on here a couple of days. I recently had a death in my family. Last Wednesday, my aunt, which is my mom's sister, passed away. It was a shock. She's been in the hospital for 10 months. She was supposed to die Saturday before last, but she held on. She held on. I called my mom. My Aunt Connie and my mom were close. They were like this. Every night I would try to call my mom around 7. She'd be on the phone with my Aunt Connie and couldn't get through. They worked at the same job, Georgia Regional Hospital. When Connie was the youngest, so my mom took care of her when they were young. They hung out, they did everything with each other. And they were close. I love my Auntie Connie. Every time we had a family function, we get together, she would just say sporadically anything and make it funny. Like that's how, for me, I got, my comedy from her. She just like say stuff and just add extra stuff onto it, makes it funny. That's what I look up to her for that. And this is her. That's when she was in her 20s. My mom and her look just alike. It's her. She turned 47 in September. That's young, y'all. That's young. That is young. 60, no, actually 70, 80, that's old. 47 is young. And all the pictures in the back, all the family in the back. My mom somewhere in that picture, and it's neat because my aunt did the programs. That's like my aunt right here, and that's my grandfather and grandmother, and the pastor that used to be from the church. They're not the pastor anymore, they retired. My aunt and her kids. Let's see, my other aunt, Lisa. My middle name after her, Lisa. Right here in this bottom picture is my mom, my Aunt Connie, my Aunt Ellen, my Aunt Lisa, my Aunt Shirley. They're all just like playing around, and that was I don't know. Like my brother called me and told me Wednesday, and I was like, don't lie to me, and he was like, I'm telling the truth. Called my mom. My mom was upset. I could hear it in her voice. You can hear it, someone in their voice. My mom was upset. She didn't want to admit it. Like, I asked my brother when I went over there Friday. I asked my brother, I said, she gonna be okay? She said she cried so hard in the car because she was at the hospital. She was by her side when she passed away. I know that hurt my mom more than anything. I don't like to see my mother upset at all. Like, really. I don't like to see her upset. She was just crying. Like, she didn't cry. Like, when I was there, she didn't cry. But when I went to my grandmother's house, I saw my grandmother. I've never seen my grandmother cry. My grandmother was crying so bad. Because that's one thing for your parents, as a parent, to see your child go first before you do. And that hurt them so much, to see their child go before them. As a parent, you never want that to happen. I wouldn't want to see my child go first, not me. So I understand why she was hurting. And she didn't sleep for a couple of days, And I saw my cousin, she was I asked her, I'm like, you gonna be okay? Because I text her all the time when she was at the hospital. Her mom's like, gonna be alright. She said, yeah. And as soon as we went to the funeral, walked in. So I didn't even get like close to where she was laying at. I just like lost it. I mean, I had my son, my brother had my son in his arms, and he lost it too. And I turned around and I saw my mama, and I just lost it. She was in the front. She was crying. I don't like to see my mama cry. And she was hurt so bad. But, you know, I know Connie didn't want us to be bad. I mean, she looked so beautiful. She had on her wedding dress. And, you know, and the casket was like white and pink. She looked good. I mean, I'm just gonna miss her because it's not gonna be the same, you know. Because, you know, she always said something to make us laugh. You know, my mama, her, they were so close. That was my mama. That was my mama's best friend. I mean, they're sisters, but that was her best friend. And, you know, you know, usually every Christmas Eve, all the family gathers at my grandmother's house on my mom's side, and we eat and stuff. And at first we weren't going to do it. My grandma was like, I want to do it. Connie would want us to do it. And we sat there, and we, you know, had a good time. And something that my oldest cousin Rick said, you know, usually when he called his mom, my aunt, which is his mom, Auntie Shirley, or his sister, they call and they'll be like, okay, bye, but they never say they love each other. But they're like, now they say they love each other because you never know what's going to happen. And he said, don't sit here and regret and be like, I should have said I love you. I should have went and got my degree. I should have went and did this. I should have went and did that. Do it today. If you're on the phone with a loved one and stuff like that, don't be afraid to say I love them. Okay? You know, that's the same with me and my mom. We'll be on the phone just yakking, and we'll say bye. We don't say we love each other, but now I'm going to start saying it because that's important. I know me and my mom used to have our ups and downs, you know, and we argued with each other all weekend while I was there, but I understood she would say, the thing about it is that she only wants the best for me and my son. That's why she gets on me like that, and I understand that. But, you know, from now on, we're just going to say we love each other because that's what we need to do, you know. And, you know, my mom was like, me and my mom are like, we're like steel, you know, but when something hurt us really bad, we'll break down. Like at my aunt's funeral, I was like, I couldn't handle it. But, like I said, you gotta start doing it now. If you gotta do something, do it now, you know. And, I'm not a church-going person, but honestly, I do think that, you know, it's time to take time just to pray. And sometimes you gotta just, you know, even though you talk to God, and people's like, oh, I don't want to talk to an imaginary person. You know, talk to somebody because somebody is listening and they'll hear you. And, you know, you're going to be okay. And my family, they're going to be alright. You know, I miss Connie so much. And, you know, I'm going to spend more time with my mom. I am. I love my mom so much. I'm talking about, I love her so much. I'm her only girl. And Cameron is the only grandson. And every time he comes around, her face just like lights up. Like, she's so happy. Like, she's a different person. She's like, woo, you know. She called me 6 times already today. And I think I know why she called. Just, you know, see how I was doing, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Every time my mama called, I pick up that phone. All the time. I call my mom every day, sometimes 3 times a day. You probably think that's crazy. That's my mom. And respect your mama because that's the only mama you got. Even if you had a stepmama and that was your only mama that raised you, or your foster mom or something like that, pick up the phone. And daddy too. Please do that. Honor thy mother and your father, your days will be longer. I do actually, you know, believe in that one. When your mama call, pick up the phone. Because you never know. I love my mama. Spend more time with her, you know, go see her more often. I mean, I do go see her, but, you know, go see her more often all the time. You know, I bring my mama food and we'll sit there and we'll talk, you know. She'll yell at me, you know, not yell at me, she'll get on to me, you know, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, yes, mother, yes, mother. you know, and, but, it was so close to the holidays. That's why I wasn't surprised. But let me leave you with this, just spend time with your family. As our family, Jackson family, we tight like this. And our bond is strong. If you have a good family unit like that, it's good. If you don't, try to come together, and try to have a family bond. If you have friends like that, become their family, and you can have a bond like that because it works. It's good. But spend time with your family members as much as you can, because that's important. I just want to put this in here. After we got home, we came after the funeral and everything, and we spent time with my mom. I came back home, like Cameron opened his gifts, right? And I was still feeling a little bit down. Kimmy's like, here's a gift from me, mama and daddy. I opened it up. I literally almost started crying. They got me the Hangover too. Do you know how long I've been wanting this movie? I saw the first one in theaters, and when the second one came out, I went straight to the theaters and watched it. The third one's supposed to come out soon, and I'm going to watch it. This has got to be the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking about, I thought it was hilarious. I mean, Alan is a trip. And y'all already know that man right there is fine. It's fine. Bradley Cooper, oh my goodness. He looked good, but yeah. I hope everybody had a happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, joyous Kwanzaa, Happy Boxing Day to my friends overseas. I love you all. Have a happy new year. Be safe. Okay? I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later.